All right, let's welcome Josele Ballester from Fireballs GC. Josele, well played today, 5 under par round of 66. You're currently 7 under for the tournament, tied second. Can you just take us through your round today? What went well for you out there?
Yeah, pretty much everything went well. I was fortunate to start the day on 2 tough holes and drain in a couple long putts. Those are always nice to see, especially early in the round. And then I kept it going. I was feeling really good off the tee. It's something that I've worked hard on the last few weeks, and it's been paying off. And with the wind that we had today and even yesterday, like being able to keep it low and put it in position was key, and it was key for me as well. And yeah, it was kind of a bummer to make that down bogey on 18, especially after a huge drive, but happy with how I closed 1 and 2, especially those playing into the wind. I think I hit some good shots towards the end of the round, and really excited for tomorrow.
It's your 5th start on LIV Golf. You'll be playing tomorrow with Dean Burmester and John Rahm in the final group on Sunday. Are you surprised at how quickly you've adapted to playing on this league?
A little bit, especially because my beginning in professional golf was not as good as I would have liked. I think maybe there were some expectations outside that I didn't deal with that great. And I had to go back to my basics, the things that I do good and that made me the player that I am. And yeah, I've been working really hard over the last month. I know my potential. I know that when I'm playing great, I can do good things. And it's been great to see this, past few weeks, like all the hard work paying off a little bit.
Finally, Fireballs, they're also leading the team championship this week. Can you just describe how it's been being part of this team and looking for that win tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, looking for my first individual win out here as well with the team. It's going to be really special. It's going to be super fun. At the end of the day, the cool thing about LIV is that you play for something bigger than yourself. It's something that I learned in college. Our coach always told us that, and we still have that mindset here on LIV, which is pretty cool. And yeah, really excited of the test tomorrow. I'm super pumped to play with John. It's something that when I came to college here in the States, I always look up to him, and being able to share a final pairing with him, it's going to be really fun.
Awesome. Over to you, Mike.
You had mentioned the dumb bogey. How would you describe it? Why was it dumb in your mind?
Well, I hit a 410-yard drive. I was 20 yards from the green, and I hit 4 shots from there. So I know the shot wasn't easy because the angle was not the best. It was pretty downwind, and the green was firm, so I knew I didn't have much space. And maybe this is something that I need to get better at, being more disciplined, and even on a 40-yard wedge shot, being able to, just aim 5 to 7 yards right and accept that from that position I'm not going to make birdie. I executed okay. I didn't put the spin that I wanted, and the ball just released over the green in the rough. I had a bad lie over there and hit a really good putt from 6 feet for par that lipped out. So yeah, I was honestly not expecting to leave that hole with a bogey after the drive that I hit.
And Sergio was in here yesterday, and he was talking about how you needed to get to a comfort level, when you started out as a pro. Do you feel like you're so much more comfortable now than you were, say, in Virginia and Dallas? Yeah,
totally. But it's funny how this goes, right? Because I think that I finished my postseason in college pretty good with a 4th spot in nationals, and it was a confidence booster. And for whatever reason, I came up here to professional golf and hit me really hard. I felt like for the first time in my life, I was pretty far from my competitors. So I had to, sit down with my people and discuss, okay, what do we have to do if I want to, reach the level that I want to reach? And again, maybe it's showing and it's paying off a little earlier than what I would have expected, but just enjoying every moment out here.
And one last question from me. If you win tomorrow, you'd be the youngest LIV golfer to win an event. What would it mean to you to win something so young in your professional career?
I don't think I would. I wouldn't think that much on the age side. It would be more like the accomplishment of, starting my professional career not the best way, and in 2 months turning around and winning in fashion, especially again being with John on the final pairing and with many great players. These are the moments that I practice for so much in my career, and being able to live my first one tomorrow, it's going to be pretty fun.
Thank you.
Matt?
Josele, you led the field in round 1 in stroke gain off the tee today. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure you're definitely up there. Can you talk about how that driver has been a weapon for you, especially the last 2 events?
Yeah, it kind of started in Valderrama, honestly. I wasn't hitting it very great, and we had that windy first day, and I had to start keeping the ball low to put it in position, and kind of switched a little bit the mindset of how hitting drivers. I have the length, so I don't really worry about the distance that much, and I just started hitting like this mid-flight phase. My idea is almost like a compression, like as I would hit my irons, that same idea with the driver. And the ball is starting a little left and curving to the right pretty much every single time. And it's funny because I've never been a guy that misses left, but I've been afraid of the left miss. And now I'm confident that I can aim left and the ball will curve what it should. So, yeah, I mean, when I'm good at the tee, as a good friend of mine said once, I'm dangerous. So hopefully I can keep up, put it in position.
So not just off the tee today, there were a couple situations where you were in some tricky spots off the green and you got up and down. I think a lot of us knew you could hit the ball far, but the ability to get up and down seems like has gotten better from your first start until now. Why has that improvement taken place?
Just work. I feel like professional world kind of exposed me a little bit on the areas that I was not as good at first. And yeah, on my case around the greens and especially in the bunker, I was not feeling very good pretty much this entire season, and I feel like I still don't feel as good as I would like. But slowly working with a couple guys, just learning from all the guys out here that are amazing. So I start taking few things that I could implement in my short game. And I gotta say though, I mean, when you're playing great and you're hitting your drivers in position and you're not missing much and you're putting for birdie almost every time, subconsciously your short game also gets better. So if my technique got a little better and overall I'm playing better, it's probably going to be a little easier to convert those up and downs.
Thank you.
Do we have any more questions? Josele, well played today. Thank you very much for your time and good luck tomorrow.
Anytime. Thank you, guys.